Salutations, everybody. It is me, What If Plot Armor. Sad to say, the series has 3 more parts. That means 6 parts. Yeah, the 6th part is gonna end, and that will be today because I'm gonna triple upload because I want to start a new series. What if Deku was the reincarnation of Ken Kaneki? Yes, 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 yes. Everybody. Skirt. Alright, let me stop. What if Deku had Black Esper? I know some of y'all liked it, but nah, it just wasn't popping off like this series. So, last left off, Naruto beat Pain stuff. Naruto, he went back into the base and stuff. Everybody's like, yo, what happened? And if last episode I say he started war, yeah, he started war. So everybody's like, yo, what happened? Pain and stuff. And they told him the girlfriend was worried and stuff. So was the freaking thing. The girlfriend, she wasn't allowed to go into war. So, freaking Naruto, he literally went into the basement and got all of his stuff. He got a whole bunch of kunai. He got his armor, like some clean armor, like heavy duty armor and stuff, bro. And Naruto had his headband, like his headband that he made a long time ago, where he put an X through it. Yeah, cause he wasn't wearing it. And now his hair looks like Tobirama and stuff, and his eyes are like you see how Tobirama's eyes are red. Yeah, his eyes aren't red, but they have the red out, they have the red, and inside of them, they're the red pupil, and inside of them he has blue pupil, as his freaking eye color. If you hear stuff in the background, that's just a plane that just flew over my house. It's gone. And so Naruto and stuff, he's afraid of. You know how Sasuke just jumped into the war, he did that, but Flying Thunder God right into the war, right as freaking the I'm gonna start it off the third Okage, the right Kage and stuff, when he was about to pierce somebody, I'm gonna say everybody was there, they're done with the Zetsus. I'm gonna say he appeared as soon as freaking Madara jumped down, and Madara was like, huh, Tobirama? No, you're not Tobirama, but you remind me of him. And what was that jutsu that you just used? The Flying Thunder God. Wow. If I have anything to say, you're the reincarnation of him. Well, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how strong you are. So he rushed that Naruto, and everybody's like, Naruto, Naruto, he was throwing hands with freaking Madara. Madara, he was trying to do with Madara, he was flipping and stuff, letting fireballs, majestic destroyer flames. Naruto, he was just flying thunder god. This man was new, it looked like instant transmission. He wasn't even attacking back. Then he straight up went up into Madara's face and was saying at him, splashing Madara back, and Madara's head was missing, but it was regrowing and stuff. Madara was like, wow, the power of this. And then Naruto, he used some of his Ninetales chakra, so his hair got a little bit more standed up a little bit more, and his whiskers, were a little bit more darker, and his eyes were red like Tobirama. Then he rushed at him, and with insane speed, cause remember, this is older, and his Ninetales also get stronger and stuff. So he smacked, he thought he punched freaking Madara caught that thing, and he moved it out of his way. He's like, nice try, and he kicked Tobirama in his stomach. Tobirama went flying back, and he landed on the ground with a backflip. He rushed back in, but in the nick of time, he made a Resent Shuriken and threw it at at freaking Madara, he jumped up in the air, but it smacked Madara, blasting him back because the explosion on impact, hitting the wall and stuff. So he got blasted back, and he was like, damn, this kid's strong. And Naruto starts whipping out water style, water dragon, water style, water vortex. He's just spamming water jutsu. And Hashirama's dodging for his life because he's like, oh no, he might actually be able to defeat me. The great Hashirama getting defeated by the second Hokage's reincarnation. Never thought of that. I thought only Hashirama would be able to defeat me. Seems like there's another competitor. So he was jumping and stuff, and then Naruto, he had him caught off guard. Cause since he's Tobirama's reincarnation, he can't use anything else but water, and so he lands onto the water into a water vortex, and he's using his chakra, and he has gray, so he's like, and he smiled and stuff, and he goes into the one tails and then use lightning spikes, so a whole bunch of lightning is hitting the water, and Hashira and freaking Madara, he got stabbed through his arm. Like his arms got cut off. Like he's not he can't regenerate fast enough. So he's just getting disintegrated with the water and stuff. And like the paper, like because that's made out of it, is getting wet and stuff. Like it's just and like the Kabuto's like, wait, what's happening? And like freaking, well, what they thought was Hashirama dead for now. It's like everybody like, is Hashirama dead? Did he just defeat Hashirama with two moves? I mean, Madara with two moves? What? And I'm gonna say actually Madara he clapped half of the Shinobi Alliance, but like he never rained down the meters. Then all of a sudden they saw like a big gust of like papers and stuff, and Madara is like, ha! Finally a good match. So he claps his hands together and stuff, and like his Renegon disappears and says the sixth pass, and then he puts his hand up into the air and drops it down. Everybody sees two giant, cause this time he wasn't holding back. He made two giant meteors, and Naruto he smiled and stuff. He went to KCM2 and like clapped his hands together and made a giant tail beast bomb, blasting a hole through them and breaking them apart. So then Gaara he was like, so he raised up his hands, caught all the pieces, and flinged them at the Madara. And Madara was like, "What? The power of this Jinchuriki, and he can also master the 10 tails. I mean the 9 tails. He's very powerful. He's very powerful indeed." So he's jumping, dodging, weaving. This part is it's not gonna be long. Like the last three parts are not gonna be long and stuff, cause it's not gonna be long. So Naruto, he's dodging and weaving, and like freaking Sasuke at this moment, Sasuke and freaking thing are fighting Kabuto right now. Cause I'm gonna say, cause everything is going a little bit faster. It's like Naruto, he's dodging and weaving, bobbing and stuff, like, cause he's also there. So like, so is Hashirama. I mean Madara. So the Madara, he makes like mm, fire dragon style, majestic destroyer flame, and like he's like, wait, what? He's like, I just thought of this on the spot. Might as well try it. And like Hashirama's chakra was gone. Like he was like, no, Madara's chakra was gone. He was like, what the hell? I just thought of this on the spot. I never knew it was all this chakra. So like he disactivated off his Renegon and stuff. And like Naruto got hit with the full force. And Naruto passed by everybody and stuff. And Naruto was smacked dead onto a pillar, knocked out and stuff. He had like Naruto. He doesn't have burns or nothing because his armor protects him from the burns, but it didn't protect him from the impact and like the heat thing. And freaking Madara, he was on the ground, stuff panting because of the chakra that he just used. So they're both down for the count, and like Gaara's like, this is our time. So he wraps the freaking Madara in like a little sand thing, like, and he puts a whole bunch of sand, like all the sand in the battlefield is almost gone. Like all they're standing on is like dirt right. No, it's like freaking dry rocks, and like he's taking the sand out of the rocks too, covering him, and like he just crushes it, and he keeps on crushing it because he knows he's gonna regenerate, and like freaking um Madara in there, he's like, uh, and like he's grunting in pain and stuff, and like he just raises it up into the sky. The Tsuchikage does his little thing. If is he the Tsuchikage? I really don't know. He does his little thing, and like he hits him with the particle style. You know, Naruto, he wakes up after like 3 hours of them just freaking, and like he wakes up and sees Madara just standing there. No, Madara just fighting the whole entire shinobi. He sees a bloody, bruised Gaara on the ground. He sees the freaking Tsuchikage on like knocking on death's door. He sees all the shinobi just on the floor, like dead. Like, he sees Tamari. He doesn't even see Tamari. Tamari's in the sand. Because Gara dropped all the sand and stuff. Like, Tamari's in the sand. Dead, I'm joking. She's in the sand. Not on death's door. But, like, she's just unconscious, bleeding and stuff. And Naruto, he gets up and stuff. And Naruto enters Sage mode. Just straight off the back. With KCM2. And, like, but Madara, he activated his Renegon. And, like, Madara's like, no, he's a threat. So he just straight up stabs Naruto. straight up stabs him through the chest. But Naruto caught it in the nick of time. But Naruto got a serious injury, like through his chest. Like he knows he can't heal the wound, so he's acting the Nine Tails. But Nine Tails healing the wound, but it's a giant wound. Like he's even like he pierced through my armor too. So he kicks Madara off him and stuff. Like he's so he's spamming the heck out of Rasen Shuriken, giant Rasengan, the Odama Rasengan and stuff. He's spamming water jutsu. He traps him in like an ice style and freaking bro, Mata was caught off guard. So then he like lands, like he tricks the ice style with a whole bunch of like lightning tape. No, like a whole bunch of lightning jutsus and like a whole bunch of like explosive bombs and water. So when it all explodes, like freaking like all the paper and stuff is gone. Then he gets regrown and stuff. He's like, damn, he just won't die. He's like the reincarnation, the freaking the freaking reanimation jutsu is the reanimation jutsu is mad powerful. It's too powerful. I think Tobirama made it. If he did it, I'm gonna say he made it in this one. And he's like, Tobirama, this was your fault. If you never made this jutsu, I would have never been here. He's like, Tobirama, you made it? Yes, only to revive somebody. Because he was trying to revive Hashirama, Hashirama, but it didn't work. Because he couldn't find his body. No, just leave it, bro. Just leave it. I don't know why he made it. Just leave it. So Naruto, he thought of one thing, because he learned the Reaper Death Shield. So he ran up to Hashirama and stuff, and like straight up used the Reaper Death Shield on him, sealing Hashirama. Whoa, that's what he thought. But Hashirama, for plot armor, Hashirama, like his soul got taken away, but like Hashirama's will, like his will to win was like his will made a new soul. Plot armor, bro. Don't worry. So Naruto, his eyes just like he pops out of sage mode and stuff. And like Hashirama, he's on the floor looking like he's dead, but his will is just like taking over his body and stuff. He doesn't even have a soul. He's just an empty freaking shell with his will just taking over. So Hashirama, he's regrowing. His will is growing inside his body so he can see and stuff, everything. It's like, and like his chakra inside of his body isn't going too. Naruto can sense that. He's like, wait, what? And Naruto just passes out. He wakes up in a white room. Yeah, and he sees, huh? What? So he gets in the fighting stance, and Sage of the Six Paths says, don't worry. See, you are the reincarnation of Tobirama. But I sense that Kage will be revived if you stay dead. See, I wouldn't do this for nobody, like literally nobody, unless if you were my sons. But I ended that cycle. So, you'll get all my power. Get out your hand. Put out your hands. Naruto's like, oh, okay. And he explains everything and stuff, So he was like, okay, so he gets out hand. He gets the sun and moon seal. But he knows that he hates the Uchihas, so he doesn't give him a dojutsu. He gives him the Tensegan, not even the Renegon and stuff, And like he gives him like a special like his mode, like it's like his eyes have like a blue outline for like his water style and stuff. Like his eyes turn like completely blue, like like chakra is just emitting off him, like water chakra. Like the vapor around him is like turning into water and stuff. And like he gives him the Tensegon, not the Renegon. Actually, yeah, he gives him the Sharingan Renegon. He's like the Sharon Renegon. I don't want to be. No, it's not the Sharon Renegon. It's like it, but it's a different thing. You can call it whatever. He's like, oh okay. He's not gonna name it because he's bad with names like me. So he's like, I'm gonna just call this my Dojutsu. Like he's like, what is these? Those are the Tensagon. They're from their descendants. That's a better form of the Byakugan. So he comes back and stuff. All he sees is Sasuke in the battlefield with Itachi. Yeah, cause Itachi, I like Itachi. So with Itachi fighting Madara and stuff, they're getting clapped. But like Itachi, he's not really getting clapped that much. He's using his Susanoo, and so is Sasuke. But Sasuke's getting clapped, cause Tosuke Blade and thing. He's trying to catch Madara off guard. Madara's like, psych, get that shit out of my face. So bada bing, bada boom. Naruto appears, pimp slaps, freaking Madara. Then Obito just steps in, and like him, like Kakashi and stuff, they all step in now. Kakashi's in, Sakura, useless, like everybody's just in. Naruto and stuff, Naruto's leading it. Naruto says, charge! Like Madara's like, another bunch of people to kill. But I can sense, I don't know, for some reason I feel like there's something wrong with him. So Naruto, he claps his hands together and a giant meteor just comes down. No, he claps his hand and like a space rock just shoots down and like it smacks Madara, blowing him up and stuff. Like 1,000 of those are just hitting Madara and stuff. Madara's like, what the hell is this? And he says, almighty pull. And he pulls Madara in and digs his head into the dirt and stuff. And Naruto and like Hashirama, freaking, they're Hashirama, Naruto freaking changes reality so they're in a different little thing, like they're in the battlefield like they were in the original. And he goes into KCM 2 and stuff, like the form that Naruto had in canon and stuff. Imagine that, but just blue. Imagine that, but blue, and like, yeah. So he goes into that form using the Tenseigan 2 role, and Naruto, he's just straight up OP. He's straight up OP, and nobody me saying I hate OP what ifs, but this is for the war, so don't worry. And yes, this will be going into Naruto the last, and that's it. No Boruto. Fuck Boruto. The show, not the manga. The manga is amazing. So Naruto, he just started beating on Hashirama. Like, everybody's like, should we help him? Nah. Kakashi's like, nah, he got it. And then freaking, Obito appears, grabs Naruto's hand. Then he appears next to Kakashi, takes Kakashi's eye out. Kakashi's like, he grunts in pain and stuff. And, like, he puts the eye back in. And, like, he takes the freaking, thing out, like, his Renegon. He's like, the Renegon. I'll keep this for later. So like Obito, he's straight up OP. Obito, he betrays Madara and grabs Madara's eyes. And Madara's like, Obito, how could you? And he shields Madara. And like he uses Madara's chakra, so now he has all of Madara's moves and stuff. He even has Madara's Susanoo mixed with his Susanoo. So he goes into his Susanoo mode and stuff. And like he freaking has like swords, but they're Kamui swords. So if you get hit, number one, your body's getting ripped in half because of the sword, and you're getting teleported to like the Kamui dimension. You know what thing in the original. And Obito like, finally, I've reached power. And no, bro, Kaguya will be revived and stuff. Cause why not? So freaking Naruto, he looks at Sasuke, and no, he goes over and heals freaking Kakashi's eye. Kakashi's like, my eye, I don't have the Sharingan now. Give me back my Sharingan, you little. I'm joking. He like, finally. So everybody's sitting back. Like, Sasuke and Itachi get into the Susanoo. Then they wrap it around Naruto, giving Naruto the Tosca blade, the freaking arrow on his arm, and the Yata mirror, and like the freaking shield. Broken, bro. And Naruto, and they're all in there, and they're like freaking fighting, like they're clashing and stuff. Like they're doing some kaiju type thing, bro. Like they're just kaiju, bro, clashing and stuff. They're hitting sword for sword, Yatamir for freaking thing, the bows and stuff, bro. And they're like Naruto's thing, bro. The Naruto just lets off a giant tail beast bomb, blowing up half of the Susanoo, and Obito just falls down and stuff. And he calmly leads away, and then he uses a lot of chakra to calmly away the freaking the giant Susanoo. No, he calmly lead away the armor from the thing, cause the armor was just chakra, I'ma say. So like he took the chakra from the armor, cause I'ma say that's the ability he gained. He's like, wow, Madara, you just gave me a new ability, chakra, take chakra taking. So he just takes it and stuff. But for some reason, like he tries taking Naruto's chakra, but like he's like, I'll get overloaded and die. He has way too much chakra. So Naruto lands down, and like Naruto tries something. So he takes out his eyes, and like he uses the sun and moon shield and mixes the Tenseigan with his newly eyes and stuff, and he places it in one eye, and like one eye is fully red. Like, cause of Tobirama now. Like, Tobirama's like, congratulations, kid. But then Tobirama says, but I'm fading. And Naruto, like, he's in his mindscape, but he's still fighting outside. And this is inside his mindscape. Everybody, a moment in silence. R.I.P. Tobirama. Tobirama says, kid, you completed everything. What do you mean? I know I lied to you. I said I was gonna stay here forever, but I can't. I must go. I can't stay here forever. I want to see Hashirama. I want to see everybody that I lost. Naruto, okay. So and like Naruto bursted with like Tobirama's chakra. It wasn't that much, but it was still enough. Some like everybody's like, what happened? And Naruto's eyes, like his Ren Tenseigan eye was glowing, like it was glowing bright blue and stuff. Like he rushes at Obito and like starts to make like a chakra rod, stabbing it into Obito's stomach. Like you know how Obito and Kakashi clashed and like Obito, like he had like a chakra rod and stuff. Like Naruto said, water style, water bullets. Like he was like stabbed it through Obito. Obito was like, what the hell? I'm the Almighty. I shouldn't lose to you, you brat. So he claps his hands together and stuff, and he's screaming and like he just bursts in chakra, and then he puts his hands onto the ground and says 10 tails, and like the 10 tails gets made and stuff, and Naruto he's also clapping his hands, like he transforms into KCM too, and then like claps his hands onto the ground and stuff, like he makes a giant water dragon, and then he makes the water dragon go around the 9 tails and stuff. So like this is like a water dragon 9 tails, and like he covers the thing with also lightning chakra too, like and also ice armor. So like and like he smacks the 10 tail, puncturing the 10 tailed eye, like he makes it go flying. The 10 tail's not even his final form because he just got summoned. Naruto runs at the 10 tail with blinding speed. Nobody can even see that big thing. All they see is like giant craters in the ground. Like all they see is like just blasts like everywhere. Like the 10 tail's getting splashed around. Like the 10 tail's like fucking disgusting motherfucking and stuff. And like the 10 tail's getting thrashed, like just brutally beaten and stuff. And Obito's like, that's enough. So he like straight up like he opens his hand and does a almighty push. And you know how the thing that he like painted, he did that on Naruto's little thing, and now it pushed back Naruto, but not far enough. But like far enough for Naruto to get pushed back, and Obito absorbs it and becomes the Jubito. So now Obito, he's like, finally, I've reached peak 4. And then he gets stabbed. I'm joking, not yet. And then he gets the horns and stuff. He breaks off the horn, revealing his eyeball on the top of his head, and he puts everybody in the infinite Tsukuyomi. Like everybody. Naruto's just the only one. So now it's done fighting. I know I'm rushing through this, but now I'm gonna go into detail with this fight. Obito literally hits Naruto, slicing Naruto's like arm, like cutting it a good amount, like cutting Naruto's arm off. But Naruto heals it with the sun seal and stuff. Like he grabs Obito's things and snaps it in half, like the DNA little thing. And he rushes at Obito, punches him in the face, making Obito go flying. Like Obito went flying and stuff. And everybody like everybody dream and stuff. Obito went flying, but like Itachi's the only one that's not in the Infinite Tsukuyomi because he's a freaking reincarnation stuff. So he's like, wow. So he rushes in, almost stabs Obito with the toaster blade, trying to seal him. But Obito literally uses those 6 pass orbs. Because I'm going to say that's the only thing that can block the toaster blade. He's like, what? Nothing can block the toaster blade. What is that? This is the 6 pass orbs, Itachi. Obito? Obi? No, he's like, this is the 6 pass orbs, Itachi. How do you know my name? Remember when you killed the Uchiha clan? That was me with you. I just realized if the freaking no, I'm gonna say the only reason the 6 pass orbs aren't break. No, the 6 pass orbs and the toaster blade, like they just straight up break. Like once they clash together, and like he's like my toaster blade, the 6 pass orbs. Wow, that is really good. I guess they canceled each other out. If it tried to seal the orbs, it wouldn't got stronger and got like over. No, I'm joking, not overloaded, but it wouldn't work and stuff. So we made another orb and smacked it against the freaking. Not he missed the shield and hit the armor, and then he broke the armor and went clashing like cause freaking it wasn't Tell Beast. So Naruto grabbed Itachi and flinged Itachi back at freaking Obito, and Itachi stabbed Obito like with a kunai and stuff. But Obito healed that. And like Itachi, like I know you're gonna heal. So he spins around, kicks Obito in the neck, like making Obito's neck do a I did a full 180. I'm joking. Like neck like like when your neck just No, making it go to the tilt to the left and stuff. And like he knees Obito in the face while the kunai still stabbing him. Naruto makes a chakra orb and stabs Obito with it. And like Obito's like, what the hell, chakra orb? And then he looks at his eyes, and then Naruto says, "Almighty push!" And Naruto he grabs like three chakra rods and puts the seal on them and then throws them, and like he's teleporting them, and like he's smacking Obito with them, and like it's also like kind of dealing good damage to Obito because remember he's a 10 tails and like he's in Sage mode too, so he's hitting him. Obito wasn't really getting damaged by Itachi. Itachi was just a distraction because you need Sage Chakra to defeat him and stuff. It was just a distraction. So Obito he was like, what the hell, Sage Chakra? So then he stabbed Obito with all three of the rods, infusing Sage Chakra in them, two in his arms and like one in his stomach. Then he makes two more, infuses them with sage chakra, and stabs him in his legs. Then pins Obito to the ground, like whirls the kunai still in his heart, in his chest, and like he puts sage chakra through the kunai, like almost killing Obito. Nah, I'm joking. Obito's like brutally damaged and stuff, and injured, like he's bleeding and stuff. Like Obito's like, how could this happen? I'm the almighty Obito. So he's screaming and stuff. And like freaking Black Zetsu comes, like he starts up surround Obito, and Obito's like, "Thank you, White Zetsu. What are you doing?" And like White Zetsu like freaking stabs Obito while he's absorbing Obito and stuff. And Kaguya just straight up appears and stuff. Like he gets more Kage like stupid chakra rods. She breaks through them. Naruto jumps back and like what the hell? And he remembers what Hagoromo said. So he rushes at Kaguya and Kaguya teleports and like grabs Itachi and like Naruto seals Itachi, like killing like you know what Itachi did? Like he faded away and stuff. Like damn it, Itachi. So he kicked Kaguya. Kaguya caught his thing and tried to stab him with a sand duster. Like Naruto caught it and he was like, is something supposed to happen? And Kaguya's like, what? You can fight through the sand duster? Your eyes, they're they're different. So Naruto grabs Kaguya with the moon seal, kind of like sealing off like since it's the moon seal and not both of the seals. Cause Naruto's like, damn it, why didn't I grab her with both of the seals? This would have been the perfect timing. So it's sealed off like a little bit of Kage's chakra. So Kage's chakra, like my chakra. So this is what the moon seal does if I get touched by it. But if I get touched by the sun seal, all he needs to do is touch me with the sun seal. And if he needs to touch me with both of the seals. But still, my chakra is gone. And not forever. It's like for like 5 hours. It's gone. But she isn't gonna live for 5 hours. Of course not. So Naruto, Kaguya grabs Naruto and teleports him and stuff, and like they're in like a ice, like in the lava thing. Naruto starts flying with KCM, like he has KCM 1 activated Sage mode and his Renegon glowing. His Rene freaking I don't know Rene Tensei? I don't know. I really don't know. So like he's in Tensegon mode too. And Kage's like such power, such chakra emitting off of you. And he's also in the Stage 6 pass mode. Naruto's kind of broken, mate. Like Toneri, he feels his chakra and feels like so much chakra. But I also feel Lady Kaguya's chakra. I'll let her deal with this. But I'll let her deal with this and stuff. Like he's just sitting there waiting for the moon princess, thinking I need pure Yuga eyes. Thinking and stuff, back to the fighting stuff. Naruto, he rushes at Kaguya. Kaguya, she doesn't even try using her dusters because she knows it doesn't work. So she's going in taijutsu. And Kaguya, she's pretty good at taijutsu. So Naruto threw a punch at Kaguya. Kaguya catches it and like twists Naruto's arm, almost breaking it. But Naruto freaking does a shadow clone, like with one hand, and the shadow clone kicks Kaguya off of his arm. Then Naruto rushes at Kaguya with like faster than light speed, getting behind her, especially using the Flying Thunder God. Smacks Kaguya with a Rasengan, makes a clone, flings the clone in front of Kaguya, smacks her with a Rasengan. But they realize the black portal in front of the Rasengan, so the Rasengan gets teleported, and like one of them, like both of them hit Naruto, and like the clone exists bad. And Naruto, he get like his Naruto's like freaking stamp, no, like defenses got weakened, and he's like, damn it. So he rushes back at Kaguya, going back into another taijutsu, kicking Kaguya on the side, like on the left, like rapidly, and Kaguya's blocking and stuff, and like Kaguya's like, next he's gonna go for a left hook, trying to catch me off guard. Trying to know. Next he's gonna go for a left kick, trying to catch me off guard. But then Naruto uppercuts her, and now Kaguya's like, "What? That was unpredicted." So Kaguya activates her Byakugan, does a rotation, like hurting, like touching Naruto and doing five palms. Like she tries to hit Naruto's chakra points, but Naruto just almighty pushes her away. Then he grabs them with an almighty pull, and like he uses his chakra rod, but Kaguya uses her sand duster or duster things, you know, that incinerate people, decay dusters, incinerates, and they clashed for a second, like 2 seconds, and then the thing got incinerated. So Naruto grabbed the duster, trying to touch Kage with it. Kage just smacks it out of her way because it doesn't work on her. And she kicks him, and Naruto does the Amaterasu, but it doesn't work, and he rushes back at freaking Kaguya, grabbing her. And Kage's like, It's like when he doesn't grab her skin, but he grabs her shirt and kicks her up into the sky. Like Naruto claps his hands together, sending a meteor crashing down at Kage. Kage couldn't even teleport it, and then Kage she straight up grabs Naruto all my and like freaking like she sends like a whole like trying to bow him down on the knees because Kage teleported them out of there so she wouldn't get hit with the full, like she got hit with the freaking with the meteor, but she wasn't trying to get fully hit and like breaking apart. So she freaking like teleported them, so now they're in like the ice dimension. Like Naruto, he straight up freaking bot. Like he, no, I'm joking. Naruto, Akage reaches out her hand and like starts using her chakra. But Naruto, he was fighting back with his own chakra. He's like, oh, so she's trying to make me bow down on my knees or go into the floor with chakra pressure. So he's doing the same thing. And like you know how like Emperor's Haki, I think it is, and like they're just looking at each other. No, like Naruto, Kaguya has his hand out. Naruto just looking at her and stuff, and like the chakra is like colliding like Emperor's Haki. And Naruto, he starts adding on like all of his chakra, even the Nine Tails chakra, but like not depleting it. It's just he's releasing it a little bit. And Kaguya's like, what? There's so much chakra. It's almost more than me. It's like 3 times more than me. So Kage, she's slowly getting down and stuff. But Blacksmith's like, no, mother, you must not bow to this weakling below you. Kage's like, you're right. So Kage stops, and Naruto stops too, off an instinct of stopping, and like he rushes at Kage, kicks Kage in the face, but Kage like faked it, like Neji did, and like fakes it, and like he grabs Naruto's leg and like freaking flings him up to the air, and like she freaking I don't know, she teleported her fist, and like it punches Naruto while in the air. So then she comes down, and Kaguya hits Naruto with a 4 palm 64 trigrams, locking his chakra for about 15 minutes. And Naruto like, damn it, I can't use my chakra. And like the Nine Tails like, I'm reopening them, but they're locked really tightly. So like Naruto, he just like, damn it, I'm defenseless, but I'm not gonna give up. So Naruto, like Naruto, he runs at Kage. Kage's like, brave I see. And Kage just smacking around Naruto, cause his chakra isn't open and stuff. Like Naruto, Naruto, like, Kurama says, I open your chakra enough so you can use the Flying Thunder God. Naruto uses the Flying Thunder God, teleports behind Kage, kicks her, but she catches that, and then Naruto punches her on the head and stuff. And like Naruto, he reopened his chakra with the Sun and Moon seal. Like Kaguya, while she's like kind of dazed because he just punched her by her head, he teleports with the Flying Rider right in front of Kaguya and like straight up touched her using her moon and sun seal. And Kaguya's like, huh? Wait, what? And before she can even say what, she gets sealed. And like he also, like Black Zetsu tried to jump out and grab Naruto, but Naruto touched Black Zetsu like this, like with the sun and moon seal, and also sealed him with Kaguya and stuff. Bada bing, bada boom, everything's done. Naruto releases the infinite Tsukiyomi off everybody. No, he teleports back. Hold up. He teleports back where everybody, bada bing, bada boom, this is finished. Wait, I said it was gonna be 3 parts. Well, I guess I technically finished everything. So 1 part? Yikes. So Naruto, the last, I'm gonna get into that. Naruto, short story, Naruto smacks around Toneri, grabs Toneri, pin slaps him and stuff. Toneri is on the ground, bleeding stuff. No, Naruto, Toneri gives Naruto the karma seal. Bada bing, bada boom, Naruto the Hokage. Everything is fixed. Kinshiki gets his ass smacked, so does Shiki Sasuke, be Sasuke and stuff, bada bing, bada boom, everything done. Peace out, everybody.